A statement from Schools for Chiapas on stopping the war against the Zapatista communities, June 9th, 2023. From the mountains and forests of the northwestern Turtle Island to the Emerald Isle of Sumil Kajimkop, the unsubmissive Ireland, to the coastal territories of Baja California and the borderlands, to the jungles and highlands of the Mexican Southeast, we, Schools for Chiapas, call for an immediate end to the state-sponsored war against the Zapatista communities. Over several years now, as observers firsthand and from a distance, we have witnessed the aggressions against the Zapatista communities. We have seen the impacts of dispossession at the hands of paramilitary groups that operate just below the gaze of the federal and state authorities. We have watched how impunity for these violent acts is taken for granted over and over again. We have watched paramilitary groups grow more and more brazen in their attacks against our compañeros. And we have watched how the policies of AMLO and the Morena administrations in Chiapas have exacerbated this violence. We have heard about the impacts that programs like Sembrano Vida have had in sowing envy and in incentivizing dispossession. And we know that the 4T mega projects of development and the death administration depend on this. We demand an end to the violence against Zapatista communities, respect for their autonomous territory, justice for our comrade Jorge Lopez Santis, and an end to the genocide and ecocide projects taking place in Chiapas. We insist on the dismantling of the armed groups through which the war against the communities is active and growing. As Schools for Chiapas, we have organized in our resistance center at Sendas in San Cristobal de las Casas presentations about violent attacks on Zapatista communities and seminars on the context in Chiapas. Today, we join EZLN, CNI, adherents of the 6th Lakotan Declaration and human rights organizations in a call for participation in actions and protests throughout the country and throughout the world. We respond to this call by participating in protests that are taking place in San Cristobal de las Casas, Ireland, and across the United States. Stop the war against the Zapatista peoples. If they touch one of us, they touch us all.